My 5-ingredient pancakes. So for this, we're gonna use Bob's Red Mill gluten-free rolled oats. So I'm gonna take these rolled oats and place them into a little blender or food processor, and I'm gonna show you how easy it is to make your own homemade oat flour. You don't need to go to any fancy health food stores to find it, just make it at home. So I portioned out some into a blender, I'm gonna blitz it up, and just until it kind of comes to a fine oat flour texture, then you know you're good. Because these are pancakes, you don't have to be too picky. Just until you get a fine mill like this, you're good to go. In a bowl, I'm gonna take a nice and ripe banana. You wanna use a spotty banana when it comes to anything that has to do with baking or sweets, because you're really gonna get those nice sugars from the fruit. And I'm mashing everything really good until it almost looks like applesauce. Crack in an egg, vanilla extract, sea salt, and your oat flour. And then all you have to do is mix everything until you get a nice, smooth, thick batter. And this is the texture you should be going for. On a large, flat, nonstick skillet, you're gonna heat it up with a little bit of coconut oil spray. And once your pan is nice and hot and ready, go ahead and scoop on your pancake batter. Cook it for a couple minutes per side, and you're ready to transfer and plate. This recipe makes 3 medium pancakes, which I feel like is a perfect serving size, but feel free to double or triple this recipe. I'm adding on some banana slices. You can also use fruit, sunflower seeds for some crunch, and then a good drizzle of some pure maple syrup. I mean, these pancakes are worthy of a Sunday morning brunch, but you can also enjoy them Monday to Friday during a busy week morning. Easy peasy 5-ingredient pancakes ready in a pinch. Breakfast number 2, we're making my breakfast tostadas. Now for this, we're gonna use Bob's Red Mill nutritional yeast, basically like a cheesy flavored, non-activated yeast. And it sounds a bit odd, but I promise it's so good. So on a large non-stick skillet, again, we're gonna heat it up with some coconut oil spray. Cook 1 egg sunny side up, and then lay down a white corn soft tortilla and cook for about a minute on one side, and then flip it, and then on the other side we're gonna spread on some refried beans. You can find these in the can. They're super accessible at every grocery store, and they're gonna add some extra protein and creaminess to this dish. So this is where the nutritional yeast comes in. We're gonna take a little bit and spread it on over top. Top it with your sunny side up egg and transfer to a plate. I love to plate mine with a couple slices of avocado and a spoon of salsa. This is great if you love a more savory style breakfast. This would also be a great lunch with maybe a side salad. And when you crack open the yolk on top, everything just gets super gooey and delicious, and it just acts as like a sauce to tie the whole thing together. For breakfast number 3, we are making a raspberry almond butter chia toast. For this, we're using Bob's Red Mill chia seeds. They're like a superpower seed that are super versatile in so many dishes. So I'm gonna toast up a couple slices of multi-grain bread. Slather on a good helping of some creamy almond butter. Oh, and before I forget, Bob's Red Mill also gave me a coupon code for you to use on your next purchase. I will have the coupon code linked down below in the info box. Sprinkle on some fresh raspberries. And then taking your chia seeds, which don't these look like mini dinosaur eggs? I always think about that when I use them. You're gonna sprinkle some over top of the toast. This is gonna add some extra fiber, protein, omega-3s, and a nice little crunch to your toast. Totally optional. You can drizzle on some honey just to finish it up. And this is what it should look like.